Well, this is the beginning of this painting that I'm working on in this video. I covered up another painting that I wasn't really happy with. That was on natural canvas with clear gesso, and I just used some different colors to give it a little bit more color instead of a neutral appearance. And I just wanted to experiment with some different mediums like satin glazing, gloss medium, matte medium, some different things. And so I just tried to cover up some places. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to work on it and try to develop something else for this painting. I like to have experimental practice paintings, and that's what this is all about. So during this process, I'm just using some limited colors. Again, they're very subtle colors of some warm gray, which looks like brown, and I'm putting that down with a wide color shaper. I'm using different kinds of medium, like right here I am using a satin glazing medium because I wanted more of a transparency. And so I really like painting with a lot of different tools, a fan brush, color shapers, different sizes of brushes, because I want different marks. I don't want the same size of brush stroke. I don't want the same direction. I try to work the whole canvas. So when I finished with one brush, as with the fan brush and the color shaper, then I pick out a smaller brush, maybe a thin filbert, a thin round brush, to create some different kinds of marks. And I'm also trying to put down some areas of brighter color, different values, mixing white, putting in some lines, and just trying to move that color around. And I'm also trying to not add any new colors to this color scheme. I'm really trying to keep it pretty consistent. I have used some Naples yellow, Viridian, that warm brown that you see, some Titan orange, which I really like, and then I have taken those colors and mixed them together to get some alternate colors, some variations. And I'm going back in on some dry areas and putting in some mark making, because I can see in some of the areas that I need a little bit more of that also. And then I fix that with some matte medium, which also helped me discover that some parts were not quite dry. And so when I mixed that matte medium with the lines, I could see that. So then I've gone back in with the color shaper and made some new kinds of marks after I've discovered that. I see. Yeah, that's okay. That is. One of the things that I discovered last year, which really wasn't new but was reinforced by Stephen Imone, is to always have a practice painting available so that you can practice different things on it with brush strokes, mark making, color combinations. And when you have a practice painting like this, you don't worry about it. You don't worry about the outcome. There's a real sense of freedom, experimentation. So I really do think it is a good idea to have one or more of these sitting around that you can use as a warm up, that you can use to learn new things, try new techniques, and it really gives you a sense of freedom. So that's why I'm using this, is to help me get warmed up so I can start a larger canvas, which I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But I know that working on this, and as well as another one that I have propped up against the wall, that it's going to help me to feel more confident to start a larger work on canvas. One of the things that I've learned personally from doing this is that I really like those black areas. And I don't think I have enough of the black areas. So probably the next one I do, I'm going to really increase those black areas, those dark areas. And so that's something that I've figured out from doing this myself as I've stepped back and I've sat in my chair and I've taken a look and I've taken some photos and I've thought, I really like the dark area. I think I need more of that. So that is something that came to me while I was working on this. And I think that a lot of times those things do not come to you unless you are in the process of working. So I think it's really important, no matter what, that you continue to work, even if you're not sure what you're doing, but you are figuring things out while you are working.